So for those of you who don't know me, let me tell you a little something that I don't think anybody else in the room knows about me. It's a little something, but I could fly before I could drive. The morning of my driving test, my PPL dropped onto the mat, back in the days when everything used to come through that hole in the front door. Why do I say that? Well, I think it's an indication of just how much I loved flying, and therefore how much I believe I have to be grateful for. A career which started young and has given me a wonderful life. After gaining that PPL, I joined the RAF. I was trained to fly professionally. Following that, I flew regional turboprops in Scotland. I've flown short haul, long haul, ultra long haul. I've had a great career. But that career was built on some pretty solid foundations. It's in an industry with an unrivaled safety record. I've benefited from some great pay and conditions, and we look after each other with strong advocacy at both the individual and the professional level. None of that happens by accident, and it wouldn't have happened if the airlines had made all the decisions. It happened because this association and others just like it across the world ensured it happened. Early in my career, I was inspired by that selfless, collective effort to make sure every flight was a safe flight, to ensure our profession was organised, listened to, and valued. I wanted to be associated with those individuals who'd given of their own time and effort to ensure colleagues lost in tragic accidents were not lost in vain, that colleagues were not exploited for their love of flying, but were properly rewarded for the education, skill, and experience needed to achieve the high levels of performance common in our profession. You know that in the 90s, I spent some time on the Company Council and on the NEC, and in the noughties, I spent time with the European Cockpit Association, and then in the last decade, working with the Global Federation, BALPA. Those experiences taught me that one of the ways we, professional pilot associations, are successful is by combining the rigor and exacting standards which has made us such a safety-conscious profession with the pragmatism and problem solving which allows us to get the job done. Principles are important, but if we over-define the principles, the job doesn't get done. I learned that the most effective plan was to clearly identify the aim first, then identify the best method of achieving that aim. So for me, what is the aim? It's to seek that same great career for every professional joining our membership today. Safe flying, well-organised flying with appropriate rewards for the education, skill, and experience needed to deliver it. And because things don't always go as we plan, individual support and protection to address individual work issues fairly and professionally. So if that is the aim, what is the best method of achieving that aim? BALPA, the strength of our collective voice and actions when we have strong membership density, inspired leadership, and great support from the expert staff. BALPA is the method of achieving that aim. And I believe my role in that is to draw together the association into that coherent force, working to ensure every flight is a safe flight. Every member's professional life is supported, rewarded, and valued. Drawing together the industrial expertise in our company councils with our specialist staff and from the membership and legal support. Drawing together the knowledge from the line, the experts, the flight safety staff and reps. Drawing together the efforts of every hardworking staff member, every representative who gives of their own time and effort to make sure not 1 hour of effort, not £1 of member subscriptions is wasted. And drawing together every member to inspire them to realise this is not a service bought from an insurance company. This is a membership organisation which requires membership participation to work together to achieve our aims. And that brings me to something else, which I've learned from the people I've met over my career and for whom I have great respect. We should always seek to add more than we take away. That is what a union is. That's the foundation of our association, isn't it? Collectively, we are stronger than as individuals. Collectively, we can achieve the aims, professional, industrial, individual. Together, members, staff, representatives, experts, each of us seeking to add more than we take away, improving the careers of our members from ab initio training through to retirement. Ensuring every professional who can be a member not only wants to be a member, but is proud to be a member. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to repay the debt I owe to BALPA for a great career. But come with me to work together to improve the organisational culture, as we discussed with Rachel and Sarah earlier, to turn the industrial tables and ensure rewards for our members, and to deliver on change in our industry with safety and pilot pragmatism at the heart of every technological development. Come with me to not only make every flight a safe flight, but every member a proud member. Thank you.